Now we know America is going truck crazy right now. The top 3 vehicles sold in North America are trucks, but according to JD Power and Associates, one truck holds its value better than all the other trucks, and one truck has better reliability and quality than all the other trucks, and that is the Toyota Tundra. But does the Toyota Tundra have what you need? Well, we are about to find out.
While manufacturers are trying different engine sizes and types in their vehicles, Toyota still has old reliable, the 5.8-litre V8. According to engineers, it outputs 381 horsepower. But with an engine of this size and along with a truck of this weight, you'll find that your fuel economy will just break into the teens, with 13 in the city and 17 on the highway.
When it comes to driving dynamics of the Tundra, it is still a little bit of an old school truck, but it's not an old school drive. In fact, the drive is very pleasant of this vehicle. A lot of things with these trucks, people have even gone down to smaller engines, but this still has the V8, the 5.7. It drives very well. I've noticed when driving this on the highway, the cruise control is very dynamic, which is great with this. A lot of trucks don't have that. The other things that I think are great about it is visibility. It's easy to see out of this truck. There are no real massive blind spots. Even though the A-pillars are quite big with the mirror mountings, blind spots are not significant at all in this truck. It's a smooth, solid drive. I haven't found any issues with it. Acceleration is smooth. The transmission has been updated over the years, very responsive, no real issues at all. And you put your foot down, you get that V8 instant power.
From the 5 trim levels Toyota have, the SR and the SR5 have smaller wheels of 18 inches. If you want to step up to the 20-inch wheels, you'll have to look at one of the 3 upper trim levels.
Now there are a myriad of different trucks available in the Tundra. You can go from this very base model, which is the SR5, all the way up to variants of the TRD Pro. This vehicle, and the great thing about it is, has different grills, so you can signify what trim level it has. Now, when you get the TRD Pro off-road, you get a hood scoop on top of the hood. Right now, this just has the air intake here, but you have a different hood. This is the 3rd generation, and it hasn't really changed since 2016. It's a very old truck. This truck is probably the oldest truck in the United States without having been updated. And it's a very rounded truck. If you noticed, a lot of the American and the other Japanese manufacturers have got a lot squarer. But what is old is very good. It has a great reliability rating. Now, grills change, very square. You can get Tundra printed across the back of the vehicle. Big tailpipes, a few body creases, between 18 and 20-inch wheels as an option, and it has this big badge on the side that tells you it has a V8 5.7-litre engine. Apart from that, not much is different about the outside for 2021.
On the SR5, you'll get halogen headlights and LED accents, and halogen fog lights. If you want LED headlights and fog lights, they arrive on the limited trim level.
The interior of the Tundra is fairly simple. Some plastic that looks a little like metal, and then some other plastic that looks a little like a different kind of metal. The cool thing is, when they developed the Tundra, one of the things that Toyota wanted to do is make sure that if you had work gloves on, that you could operate all the buttons and the switches, and they have kept true to that. All of the knobs are very big, so if you are wearing work gloves, you can still use the heating, the volume controls, all of those sort of things as well. There is some features I do like. There is an SOS button in this vehicle if you should get into trouble. That can help you out, as well as a big screen on the inside, which is a touch screen, and there are some other features as well. It is a bit old school, but this is the most reliable truck according to JD Power and Associates, which means that there is not a lot of complicated electronics, because they can go wrong, and this of course doesn't have those. Cruise control is underneath the steering wheel, old school style, There is some steering wheel controls, again, old school style, fairly simple. But simple is reliable.
The audio is pleasant for a lower trim level truck, up to 9 speakers depending on cabin size.
Now, delving into the infotainment system, it does come with Navi. My base model does have Navi in it. Does come with Apple CarPlay as well. Toyota have updated this with new safety systems over the years. So, of course, it has things like Bluetooth. It is a lot faster. They have updated the software in it from the originals, so it is faster, but when you look at it, it isn't the most modern of infotainment systems. I do like the fact it has analog buttons down the side as well as having screen buttons as well. So you're not just stuck with screen only operations. You can still use gloves to get to home, menu, audio, and maps and those type of things. It's annoying to have to take your work gloves on and off, and they thought about that.
What else comes as standard? 8-inch touchscreen, USB media ports and USB charger ports, advanced voice recognition, hands-free phone capability, of course, music streaming via Bluetooth technology, Android Auto and Alexa capability, SiriusXM radio with a 3-month trial period, and Safety Connect with a 1-year trial. Toyota even give you 3 months free Wi-Fi. You'll have to pay after that.
Now, I have 5 dogs, and this is an absolutely brilliant feature in the back of this vehicle that the competition don't actually have, and that is these seats fold up in the back. Well, some other vehicles do that. It gives you this space so wet and muddy dogs aren't crawling all over the back of your vehicle. But the secondary portion is the back solid window in this truck goes down all the way, which means your dogs can actually look out the back window, and if you have a canopy on the back of your trucks, they can actually get in and out of the back of the canopy. And that means that you can save yourself a lot of cleaning, at the same time have your dogs inside the nice warm cab, or perhaps transport some large boxes around the holiday period, or if you want to take a nap, you could actually sneak a sleeping bag in here.
Because of factory shutdowns, about 50% of all Toyota Tundras are spoken for when they hit dealer lots. They start under $34,000, and you can easily double that if you check all the boxes for high trim levels and options at the dealer. But be safe in knowing it's still the most reliable and the truck with the best resale value in America.
I'm Nik Miles.